Hello friends, and welcome to yet another exciting video of Wisdom Zone. And I'm quite sure you have already guessed it from the thumbnail that today I have the 15th session of Develop Your Spoken English and become more fluent and proficient in your communication. And today again I'm going to discuss 24 phrasal verbs which you can incorporate in your everyday English conversation, and I'm going to give you these phrasal verbs so that you can use them in different situations. So please watch this video carefully until the end. And again, my request to all the viewers who haven't subscribed to this channel, so please do not wait and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and immediately hit the bell icon so that you can get the first notification whenever a new video is published. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. So friends, welcome back once again to the 15th session of Develop Your Spoken English and become more fluent and proficient in your communication. And I have already promised you today I'm going to give you 24 phrasal verbs which you can incorporate in your everyday English conversation, as well as you can use them in corporate sector in different situations. If you're preparing for IELTS examination, you can use this interesting phrasal verb for IELTS speaking test. Also any other speaking test you can also incorporate them. And let me remind all the viewers once again that I have provided the links of the previous 14 parts in the description. So if you haven't checked all those videos, check all the videos given in the description, and I'm quite sure they are going to be immensely beneficial for you because you can learn so many important aspects of communication. I have discussed different strategies, different techniques in the previous videos, so do not forget to check all those videos which are given in the description. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with today's discussion. So friends, today I am going to discuss 24 phrasal verbs. I'm going to give you 24 phrasal verbs to talk about different things and different situations in life. So as you see friends, the first category which I have is phrasal verbs related to food. So at first I'm going to discuss some important phrasal verbs to talk about food. So let's see the first one. So as you see friends, the first is eat up. Eat up is a very useful phrasal verb. It's related to food, that it means to eat the whole food, the entire food. So let's see how to use this wonderful phrasal verb. Ben was famished, that's why he ate up all the fruits. That means he was extremely hungry. Famished means extremely hungry. So that's why he ate up all the fruits. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use this beautiful phrasal verb. So let's turn our attention towards the second one, that is feed up. Feed up is to give someone more food. Okay? So let's see how to use it. Your child looks malnourished, you must feed him up. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use it. So malnourished means looks quite weak, okay, doesn't have proper nourishment. So that's why this word is used, malnourished, okay, not properly nourished. So you must feed him up, that means you must give him more food. So let's see the third useful phrasal verb related to food, that is plate up. Plate up is to put food on a plate. Okay, so when you put food on a plate to serve, that time you can use the phrasal verb plate up. So let's see how to use it. The food was hot and plated up. That means it was hot and it was put on the plate to serve. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use this beautiful phrasal verb plate up. So up next we will see the fourth phrasal verb related to food, that is tuck in. Tuck in is also quite useful. It means to eat a lot, and that's quickly. So let's see how to use it. Kevin tucked in a jumbo size cheeseburger. So that means he quickly ate a jumbo size, and that means a big size cheeseburger. So tuck in is to eat a lot very quickly. So I'm quite sure it's clear from this example how to use this beautiful phrasal verb. Up next we are going to discuss the fifth phrasal verb, which is on your screen, that is eat out. I think it is quite useful. It means to have food outside, especially in a restaurant. So let's see how to use it. I ate out last Sunday. That means I had food in a restaurant perhaps last Sunday. So again you can change the tense. Eat out is the present and you change the tense, ate out. So that's the past, right? So up next we will see the sixth one related to food, that is dine out. Dine out is to have dinner in a restaurant. Okay, so let's see how to use this beautiful phrasal verb. Yesterday, Ben decided to dine out in a popular restaurant. That means he decided to have dinner in a popular restaurant. So that's the meaning of this phrasal verb, is to dine out, is to have dinner in a restaurant. So up next, let's see the seventh phrasal verb. As you see on your screen, the seventh phrasal verb for today is eat in. Eat in is just the opposite of eat out, as you have already guessed it. That is, have food at home, not outside in a restaurant. So let's see how to use it. Normally, I eat in during my holidays. So that means during my holidays, I like to eat in. I don't like to eat out. It's a good habit, so you should try to eat in, okay, as much as possible. So let's turn our attention towards the eighth phrasal verb from this category, that is throw up. Throw up is a very useful one. Throw up means to vomit. Okay, so just remember, throw up is to vomit. So let's see how to use it. Sam threw up what he ate last night. That means he vomited, in fact, what he ate last night. Understood? So remember, throw up means to vomit. So you can use this wonderful phrasal verb in place of vomit. Is clear. So up next we will see the last phrasal verb related to food, that is chop up. Chop up is also useful. It means to chop food or vegetables, or it can be fruits also, into small pieces. So let's see how to use this wonderful phrasal verb. It is quite handy also. I quickly chopped up a cucumber and some onion. So like this way you can use this beautiful phrasal verb. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use this. So up next we are going to turn our attention towards the second category, which you see on your screen. The second category is all about phrasal verb related to drinks. So now I am going to discuss some phrasal verbs related to drinks. So let's turn our attention towards the 10th one, and the first one from this category, in fact. So drink up. Drink up is to drink completely. So let's see how to use Sam drank up the entire bottle of milk. That means he did not leave anything. He drank everything. He drank the complete bottle. Okay, so that's the meaning of this phrasal verb, drink up. And you can change the tense, as you know. So up next we will focus on the 11th one, that is cut down. Cut down is to reduce the size or quantity of something. It can be used in case of food and drinks both. Okay, so let me show you how to use it. My doctor advised me to cut down our carbonated drinks. That means carbonated drinks, obviously you know it's not good for health. So doctor asked me to reduce the intake or the quantity of carbonated drinks I take. Understood? So that's the meaning of this phrasal verb. Cut down is to reduce the quantity of something or size. So let's see the 12th one. Let's turn our attention towards that. That is knock back. Knock back is a very useful one. It means to quickly drink alcohol. So knock back is to quickly consume liquor or alcohol. So it's a very important one. Maybe you don't know. Let's see how to use it. As you see the example on your screen, Peter knocked back 2 large pegs of whiskey at Ron's birthday party. That means he drank 2 large pegs of whiskey at Ron's birthday. So that is called knocked back, and I changed the tense. I have used the past, so that's why I'm using knocked back. Okay, so I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Let me read it once again. Peter knocked back 2 large pegs of whiskey at Ron's birthday party. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the 13th phrasal verb for today, that is on your screen, that is water down. Water down is to add water to a drink to dilute it. So let's see how to use it. It's too strong, you need to water down the solution. That means you need to dilute it, is to water down. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So up next, I'm going to show you some more phrasal verbs, and the third category is related to health, fitness and illness. So let's see some useful phrasal verbs. So the 14th one is put on. Put on is to become heavier, that is especially to increase weight. So let's see how to use it. Sean has put on 15 pounds in 2 months. That means he has increased his weight. That is to put on, which is not a good sign, in fact. So we are talking about health and fitness. You should try to just reduce your weight. Understood? Means unnecessarily you should not put on weight. So let's turn our attention towards the 15th one, that is workout. Workout is to exercise to make yourself fit, to improve your fitness. When you exercise, that is called to work out. It's a very useful one. So let's see how to use it. You should work out regularly to improve your stamina. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use it, right? So up next we will see the 16th one, that is get over. Get over is to recover from an illness. So let's see how to use this wonderful phrasal verb. She was very sick last week, but she got over quickly. That means she recovered quickly. She recovered from that illness quickly. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the 17th one, which you see on your screen, that is take something out. Take something out is very important. That means to remove something from someone's body. So let me show you how to use it. The dentist had to take out my wisdom tooth. So that means the dentist had to extract it. To take something out from your body means to extract. Take something out means extract something from your body, maybe your teeth. So here I am talking about wisdom tooth. Dentist had to take out. That means to extract here. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the 18th one, that is look after. Look after is a very useful one. It means to take care of someone. So let's see how to use it. My uncle was ill, so we hired an attendant to look after him. So I'm quite sure it's clear. An attendant is a person who normally looks after, who takes care of diseased people. That person is called an attendant. Let's turn our attention towards the 19th one, that is knock someone over. Knock someone over is a very useful one, and it means to hit somebody with a vehicle. So let's see how to use this. Last month my best friend was knocked over by a cab while crossing the road. That means this vehicle hit my friend. That is to knock over. That is to knock over. So last month my best friend was knocked over by a cab while crossing the road. That means while he was crossing the road, this vehicle in fact hit him. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the next one, that is number 20. So as you see, it's tire someone out. Tire someone out means to make someone feel tired. The intense workout really tired me out. Okay, that means it made me feel quite tired. That is to tire someone out. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear how to use it. So up next we are going to move on to the last category, and we will see some more phrasal verbs related to feelings and sentiments. So let's see the first one. As you see on your screen, 21st, and the first one from this category is shake somebody up. That means to give somebody a very bad shock. A kind of a very strong shock is called to shake somebody up. So let's see how to use it. Kelly was badly shaken up by her father's demise. That means it was a big shock for her. So like this way you can use this phrasal verb. So up next we will focus on the 22nd one, which you see on your screen, that is look down on. Look down on is also very important, related to sentiments. It means to think you are better than someone. So let's see how to use it. Polly thinks her neighbor looks down on her as she is poor. So it may happen, some people tend to look down on others, especially poor people, and it is not a very good habit. Everyone should be treated equally. No one should look down on others, right? So up next we will see the 23rd one for today, that is perk up. Perk up is a very useful one. Maybe you don't know. Let me explain the meaning. It means to become more lively and cheerful. That is to perk up. So let's see how to use it. My friend perked up when they heard about the surprise party. That means they felt very much charged up. Okay, they felt lively when they heard about this surprise party. Okay, they felt cheerful. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So up next, let's turn our attention last one for today, and that's the 24th one, which you see on your screen, that is cheer up. Cheer up is slightly similar to perk up, but it means to feel happier. Not only to feel lively and cheerful, but to feel happier. So let's see how to use it. I gave her a box of chocolates just to cheer her up. That means to make her feel happier, I gave a box of chocolates. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear how to use it, right? So today again I have discussed 24 useful phrasal verbs, and this video is quite important, and all these phrasal verbs can be used in your everyday conversation, and it's going to help you immensely to communicate very smoothly and confidently and fluently, and try to incorporate them, try to use them. And if you're preparing for any examination like IELTS, TOEFL, try to incorporate them in your speaking, and obviously use them in front of the examiner. It's going to create a very good impression if you use this phrasal verbs in front of the interviewer also. So I'm quite sure you also enjoyed this video like my other videos. So it is my earnest request, please go through the examples and practice and comment below. And again, it's also my request to the new viewers who haven't subscribed to this channel, especially to those viewers who haven't subscribed to this channel yet. So it is my earnest request, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone to get more informative videos like this in the coming days, and also hit the bell icon so that you can get the first notification whenever a new video is published, right? So stay tuned for further informative videos, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.